Race for the White House. New on the night beat, a potential presidential candidate right here in Southwest Florida tonight. Race for the White House, a potential presidential candidate in Southwest Florida tonight. New on the night beat, and right after the break, why he was here in Southwest Florida and his plan for America.
All new at 10. We're about a year and a half away from next year's presidential election, and a potential candidate was in Southwest Florida tonight.
We're talking about Dr. Ben Carson, a neurosurgeon, author, and public speaker. The Night Beat's Christina Lusby live at the Naples Grand Hotel where Carson spoke tonight. Why was he here, Christina?
Well, he was here speaking on behalf of a Naples charter school, that's Mason Classical Academy. He was telling the crowd about how education helped change his life, but Wing News didn't let him leave before first asking about his potential race to the White House and his thoughts on the Baltimore riots, a place he has a close connection to. Faith and education are two things that put Dr. Ben Carson behind the podium tonight at Naples Grand Resort.
People are coming to hear his story about education, but at the same time, they're also going to hear the story about Mason Classical Academy.
You know, for me, I didn't think that I was a very good student, lived in dire poverty, had a horrible temper, and it was really both a combination of education and faith that got me through all of those things.
His story from poverty to success.
It's so important that we instill those same kinds of values in the next generation, the can-do attitude.
This vision, backed by faith and education, may also lead him to a much bigger podium, a national one, and a potential run for president. Only Week News asked him about his political future.
It wasn't what I was planning when I retired. But, my whole life has really been dedicated to the welfare of the next generations. And I don't think I could actually enjoy myself recognizing what's happening to them.
He's also thinking about the people of Baltimore, a place he spent 36 years, and the protests that are happening right now.
But you get a small group of agitators who are able to manipulate people. And that's exactly what's happened. One of the reasons that our founders emphasized education so much is because they said, if you have an uneducated populace, they will be very subject to manipulation.
And Dr. Carson is a national figure, and tonight he was surrounded by a lot of security. The school actually hired a local company, Naples Security Solutions, to do detail work tonight, and they tell us that they were protecting him as they would any presidential candidate. Dr. Carson is expected to make his official announcement as to whether he'll run for the President of the United States on May 4th, and we are told that he's expected to run as a Republican. Live on the Night Beat, Christina Lusby, Wink News, now.